to Friday Theorizer with Garcia. I'm here with my co-host Pickles. What's up, man?
Hi guys. How we
Now,
doing tonight?
tonight we'll talk about a few bedtime stories. Now, I know this off the bat. I will have to take the lead on this somewhat, so yeah. Because Keckles Hill is it a fan or has it watched Ben 10 a lot? So,
I've watched a good amount of Ben 10.
okay.
The only Ben 10 I have no real knowledge about is Omniverse.
Well, you and I are in the same boat because I completely ignored Omnivore. So, yeah. So,
But yeah,
tonight,
let me know exactly what we're going to be doing because you didn't quite fill me in, so I'm looking forward to it.
yeah, okay. Well, let me pull it up myself real quick because I literally just got done with dinner and came out here, so I'm not fully set up myself. So, yeah. Okay. Uh, the first thing we're looking at tonight, do you have that website pulled up that I sent you?
Let me go back to it.
Let's go.
Okay, I'm there.
Okay, the first thing we're gonna be talking about, and that will be somewhat easy to debunk because we have facts.
Facts. Facts. You expect facts to work in this household?
Well, in this case, yes, because the first theory we're gonna talk about is Ben and Gwen are brother and sisters.
Uh-huh.
That's the second theory on the page. Just, yeah. Okay, so this theory sets out plainly they have a sibling yin-yang thing going on, even so the same birthday. Grandpa splits them up among his kids. He gives them this several that this parliament ability to prepare them for their inevitable destiny. Okay, now,
Yeah, that's a thought.
okay, so,
I would like it if it was supported by any bits of fact.
yeah, me too. I think,
Not
guys,
even a that's not even a theory. That's just they're split up. It doesn't say which is like their real parents. It doesn't say like Ben's
well,
parents are the real parents or Gwen's parents are the real parents. It just said they were
yeah,
split up.
no, I mean, it said that Grandpa Matt split them up. Like, why?
Yeah.
I mean, well, first off, if if you're not familiar with Ben and Gwen from any of the Benton series, let me say this one obvious fact. They're cousins. Stated in episode 1, season 1 of Ben 10 from 2005. Plain and simple, they're cousins. Now, I will give you this. I never got why they had that exact same birthday. I mean,
The exact same what?
birthday.
Oh, okay.
Like, that's the only fact that they got right in this series is that they had the same birthday. Which, I mean, is statistically impossible for cousins to have the same birthday.
All right. I will say this. I've seen that happen in real life. This is a thing that is very possible. Um, let's put it this way. People who have kids usually like a lot of them will have, around events. Like say might be could see like when's their birthdays?
The birthday I don't know off the top of my head, but
All right. Okay, so Ben was born on December 27th.
okay.
Mm, mm. Oh, okay. It's never everyone said that they had the same birthday, just that they're both born in December.
Well, I believe.
Yes. Uh, yeah, headcanon. There's a theory that they share a birthday, but other than that, it's just um, in December.
Um,
Uh, Yeah, a lot of people theorize that it's the same day because of Max using it as like a passcode, but that's just an Easter egg for it being the date the show first aired.
Yeah, I got that. But, let me look something up real quick. Because if, well, okay, let me explain what I'm looking at. I'm trying to look for the script for episode 1 to see if they said it in that episode. So, because, I mean, if we could get it from like the script of it, then, that would put it like that also.
Mm. Well, anyway, it's in December sometime.
Yeah,
Even if it's the same day, that's possible.
okay.
Um, I will say the whole idea of them having specific destinies, and that's why they were split up. Um, the Omnitrix was supposed to go to Max,
Yeah,
so Ben getting the Omnitrix was never like a plan that Max might have split them up for.
no, that I wholeheartedly agree with you because it stated in canon by Smith no less that, you know, it was intended for Matt. So, yeah. Um,
Yeah, I'm not a fan of the whole even like concept of destiny thing in Ben 10. So like no, bad.
yeah,
Bad theory.
yeah. No, I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but, the whole gist of Ben 10 is that destiny is, already, it's written, but it does get messed with. So, yeah.
So yeah, okay. So brother sister. So is what about Ken? Because Gwen does have a brother.
No,
Is Ken not their brother? That is Ken not their brother? Or is Ken their cousin? In that theory.
well, I mean, Ken's not related to the because being married to Gwen
No, no,
is,
no. No, not Kevin. Like Ken. Ken
oh,
is yeah,
Ken.
Ken is Gwen's brother.
Yeah, so,
So
but,
either Ken is both Gwen and Ben's brother, or Ken is neither their brother and Ken's their cousin.
yeah, which,
This one just makes no sense. It's too confusing.
But you do have to remember that, can have to be older or younger than both of them, because he's clearly not the same age, because why wouldn't he be included on that road trip? I mean, you get what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, yeah. Okay, so next part of this theory, let me take a look at what they got on it. Because I'm saying, like, no, not brother and sister. That would ruin quite a bit of the show. The fact that, yeah, that's something which would be revealed if that was a thing.
Yeah, no, I mean, okay, I will admit this. They do all do like those siblings, but
It does.
yeah, it does. But I mean, they're close in age. They're both, well, Ben's an only child, and I will ask this to you, Cuckles. Do we know how old Ken is at
All
all?
right. Let's see. Ken Tennyson. Okay. Uh, all right. How old's Ken Tennyson? He is 19 in Alien Force. And Alien Force takes place how many years after Ben 10?
Hmm.
Okay, 5 years later, which means he is 14 during Ben 10.
Okay, so with that being said, wouldn't, I mean, unless he went to some type of summer camp or something that, I mean, he could go to and not go, that would make sense to me, but I mean, it's not saying that in any of the source material where he was doing the original series. So, yeah.
Yeah, he wasn't introduced until Alien Force, and then he was made a part of the reboot series, a little more prominent.
Okay. That I did not know.
right, let's move on to the next one.
Okay.
Which is...
Okay. So, my bad. I had to do close that out.
All right. Ben 10 is a comic, and Gwen wrote it. All right.
Okay. No.
Gwen 10 and Ben 10,000 and Goodbye and Good Riddance clearly reveal that the events in the series takes place in a comic book series. Gwen is arguably a Kanan Sue Ben 10. Alien Force is alternate continuity, makes more sense. It's written by Kevin 11, who has a crush on older Gwen. The show is written to show the back. I don't even know what this written to show the back of Mount Rushmore part is.
Let's try.
So, yeah, so Ben 10 is a comic. Thoughts?
Is Q fiction with the series because I quote, why would Glenn do that? I mean, given, like, they're not even, saying, well, yeah, no, like, they're not even saying, oh, hey, Ben passed away and to honor his memory, Glenn wrote this comic and, imagine these eventful that they will. No. I mean, why would she do that? And saying that, and this is the confusing part because let me restate the title of the series. Ben 10 is a comic and Glenn wrote it, but it says in the last line of the series, it is written by Kevin 11, who has a crush on a older girl.
I think right there it's saying that Alien Force was written by Kevin Levin, but Ben 10 was written by Gwen.
Okay, again, that makes sense, it does. But, again, they're not giving us a reason as to why.
All right, so this one I do sort of understand it. It is a bit of a stretch,
Yeah.
but in a couple of episodes of Ben 10, specifically ones like where is it? Where is it? Like Ben 10,000 and Gwen 10.
Yeah.
Those ones have voiceovers, and I believe they do open like comic panels.
Okay.
So yes, it could be possible that those ones were like alternate reality comic book stuff. Let me look for the actual episode opening.
Okay.
Hmm.
I'm not looking forward to the next series. I'm looking ahead. Uh,
Well, not quite seeing it, but yeah, I do believe that one did have just like that. Those ones were treated as not quite real ones.
okay.
And I could see the idea of Ben 10 being like just a story that is being written as they are having their summer vacation journey. Just like a fanfic that Gwen is making about the family. That type of stuff could be a fun little, it's a fun little thought.
Okay, I get that idea, but I mean, you know, see, you would have to address the whole, have the whole, like, Kevin reference into the original story. If he's a fan of horse, why is he in the comic? I mean, make that make sense, in my opinion.
Okay, so I think the idea is they're traveling, they're having the summer vacation, and as they're going, Gwen is making her little comic strip.
Yeah,
And she's writing like their journeys, but in an exaggerated way. And
okay,
like all of Ben 10 is just Gwen's comic.
yeah,
Maybe they meet Kevin, and Kevin's just this sort of like bratty kid.
mm,
But years later, when they're like older, Kevin sees her again, and he writes his own little comic strip, making him Gwen's boyfriend because he likes her.
okay,
Where he's cool and he has a car.
yeah, but, I mean, and so to nitpick, why would he let himself into being mutated again? I mean,
I will have to say, have if you've never like written bad things happen to characters that you portray, then you haven't written. I I put characters based off me through worse stuff than any other characters.
okay, yes, I have not written fanfiction where I insult myself.
Not every fan fiction character needs to be a Mary Sue. Some people want their characters to suffer,
Yeah,
and through suffering, grow as characters.
no, okay, that makes sense.
So Kevin probably just wanted his character to like have an advancement, have a change, because what happens when Kevin goes and gets mutated in Alien Force?
He changed.
Gwen
Go
goes
on.
out of her way to help bring him back to normal because she loves him so much.
Yeah, yeah.
So, if you were writing a fanfic about someone you liked, then you writing that that person would do anything to save you might do.
Okay, makes sense. It does.
It's like, oh, I need someone to go to the tallest tower in this horrible, dangerous place. Only someone who truly loved me would do this.
Yeah, yeah, okay, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's possible. I'd put this theory to be the explanation for all the wacky stuff that happens during Ben 10, to just
Yeah.
be some 10-year-old's fan fiction of their cross-country journey,
Yeah.
where it's like, oh, in reality, it's me, my cousin, my annoying cousin, and my grandfather traveled to see our another relatives get married.
Yeah.
The regular marriage was just they went there. The in-laws were arguing. We had cake. We left. In her comic version of it, it was a
No.
big fight and there were aliens
Yeah,
and
no, it was of that. Yeah, I got you.
their wedding.
Yeah, I got now.
So the show could be a dramatization of what really happened that summer.
Yeah, no, I did that. Okay, that makes sense to me. But this naturally,
I like it when we get somewhat plausible theories.
yeah, but there's naturally just reading not even the title of it, but the title of the section that it's in. Because let me read this to you for dark truths of what would happen. And it
Oh
just,
God, I'm looking at this. Is just a fanfic. This is a full-on fanfic here.
yeah, so if the hotel called Cafe Level had discovered Ben as a alien. Uh,
This thing even has dialogue in it. What the heck?
yeah, I'm,
They wrote a play.
yeah, guys, like, I hate to do this to you, but I'm only gonna read like the first paragraph of this
Uh-huh.
because I'm not getting all into this fanfic. What Ben Glenn and Greg Powell at New York to spend a night at a hotel, then Ben was about to check out the new Civil Slammer game, but the guard stopped him, and I and I think he was starting to become suspicious about the army trip. Then Ben transformed into Ghost Freak and played the new. And that's where the photograph ends. I'm
Yeah,
not.
that's not a theory.
Yeah, no.
Where's the theory?
Yeah, no. This is a freaking fanfic of what would happen.
Yeah, they're just
No.
inventing an entirely new story.
Yeah, no. I'm gonna move on to the next one.
The other one's a fanfic too. I mean, not a long one, but it's just if Ben had assaulted Brad in the water park. If Ben had assaulted Brad, the water park attendant. That's not a
Okay,
theory.
yeah, no,
It's not a theory.
okay, guys, I did not come on here to leave same thing.
Yeah, like a theory is something that happened, and this is my interpretation of the thing that happened. This is something didn't happen. I'm going to invent something. That's not that's not a theory because you just made it up.
Yeah, right. I mean, I hate to discuss, but yeah, like, if you're gonna post your favorites, please don't do it under something called series. Because it's not. I mean, series are like 1 to 2 paragraphs long with some questionable evidence. And yes, I said questionable because that's what it is. It's questionable. But that is just dialogue and a what if this happened. So yeah, nah. I mean, out of 10, I rate that a negative 85.
I agree.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. So I will propose a theory myself.
Please do.
Okay. My theory is that all right, after the timeline is reset after the destruction of the universe in Ben 10 Omniverse, that is what causes several of these split timelines, particularly the Gwen 10 timeline and the Ben 10,000 timelines, which we know cannot quite be matched up with the original timelines because of A, Kevin's status as a villain in Ben 10,000,
Yeah,
and B, the whole Gwen getting the Omnitrix in Gwen 10,000.
good
Uh,
10.
because we know that there have been several shatterings, the first being, where is it? Okay, so we have had multiple shatterings of the timeline. The first one known was Gwen traveling back in time to stop Kevin from hacking the Omnitrix in the original Ben 10.
Yeah,
That created the timeline in which Gwen had died, Charmcaster had taken over, and Kevin was enslaved by her, and Ben got defeated by Hex. So she did repair that timeline, apparently, by stopping herself from going back in the past. But because there was a universal reset later on, it is possible that the time fracture still existed.
yeah.
Let me see. All right, let me see. There's a space and time. Things the same for. Yeah, yes. Okay, so yeah, at the end, they are in a separate timeline in Ben 10 Omniverse anyway. So we do know that the original timeline is gone.
Yeah, and I mean, that would explain, the whole theme of omnivores, being able to, well, not being able to, but flashing back and forth between then and now, and seeing stuff that we did not originally see in the original series. I mean, like, the alien feedback was not a original series alien that he had. That was brought into omnivores for solely reasons.
Hmm. It's possible, but there are also other timeline splits. Then there were none. Let's go with the Generator Rex crossover. Okay.
Yeah, but didn't that happen during Alien Force?
Yeah.
That is on the original timeline, sir.
Okay.
All
right. Let me look at just the different timelines. Let me see.
Yeah, let me pull up myself. Hold on. I want to look at this.
Let's look for timelines. Okay, so it's the prime timeline, the Architrix timeline. Wait, you have a prime timeline and a main timeline.
Okay, let's. Okay. The prime timeline, also known as the main timeline, is where the 10 episodes of Bedtime, Bedtime, Every Falls, Bedtime, Ultimate Era, and Bedtime Omnivores takes place. Is what I'm reading from the.
Okay, it's just another link on the page.
Yeah. I mean, I have a list of events for the timeline if you want me to go over that.
Oh, I'm on. I think I'm on the same page as you.
Okay.
There's a lot of timelines. Wait, I'm seeing multiple pages. Okay, that's a gallery for. Nope. There's actually more timelines.
I'm looking at the prime timeline anyway, sir.
Okay, I'm seeing the prime timeline, the Argatrix timeline, the Argit timeline. Which is part of the Argatrix timeline. Okay.
Okay.
The No Watch timeline.
Yeah. Now you're going into like the whole separate timelines. Well, the No Watch timeline is where Ben doesn't have watch at all. So yeah. Yeah, no, the base I'm looking at, let me just read to you what they have down for event titles, and you might understand what I'm looking at more. Okay, so for the events, there's the beginning prior to 221 AD. Then we have 231 AD to 1200, and we have 16th century and 18th century, 19th and 20th, and then 20th and 21st century, and then the 2000s.
Can you show me the page you're looking at?
Yeah, no, I will send it to you on Discord, okay?
Yeah, I think we're looking at different pages right now.
Okay. So,
Here's the one I'm on.
yeah, here's the one I'm on.
Okay, we're both on Ben 10 fandom. All right, that's what I was thinking about.
Okay, cool. So we're on same sites, but different pages. Okay. Okay, so you actually source
Hey,
up.
Susanna.
Yeah. Okay, so you actually source up timelines. Okay, I see what you're talking about.
Yeah, I was checking out the different paths.
Yeah. Okay.
Hmm.
Okay.
Okay, it's mostly the same for this one. Just checking out the reboot timeline because I haven't actually watched anything for the reboot.
I have an, let's just say, the reboot. Yeah, the reboot is something that basically intermingles everything and throws in new elements.
All right, so I have another theory that I'm going to bring up, and this connects back to the whole inspiration for Ben 10 in general.
Okay.
And that is that the Omnitrix is simply it is simply a version of the hero dial being transported into another universe.
Okay.
Especially since whenever Ben transforms, he calls out that it's hero time.
Yeah, yeah.
For those that are unaware, the hero dial is an artifact within the DC universe which allows you to dial onto what is basically a rotary phone, and you would be able to transform into a hero.
Okay.
It's something that came out in 1966 and has periodically shown up in the DC universe. Someone in possession of it gains the ability to become a selection of heroes depending on how you dial it.
All right.
For a usually temporary period of time. It allows you to connect into what is known as Heroverse, which is a place between dimensions in which the collective unconsciousness of the universe and simply what is the embodiment of heroics exist. So anyone in possession of Hero Dial taps into the Hero Force.
Okay, now my question here, and I haven't read into this much, but are we talking about like any hero, or are we talking about like heroes that aren't part of the Justice League?
You tap into the concept of hero,
Okay.
which means any hero, even one that's just existing in your mind, in your imagination.
Okay, so it's whatever you want to be, basically.
No, because you don't usually get to choose. It's a random hero.
Okay.
Yes. You're seeing it also. You don't get to choose, just like how when Ben 10 started, he did not get to choose.
I mean, you did choose. Uh,
Wasn't the Omnitrix randomized for a while?
that's because it got damaged. But do you recall episode 1, season 1? He chose Hebrews.
Mm-hmm.
He chose to be conformed. It was not totally random until the Omnitrix malfunctioned and the randomizer feature got activated. So, for a time, yes, he did get to choose with unlike the hero dial from what you tell me, it doesn't let you choose at all.
Mm-hmm.
Even if you dabble in a specific way too.
Well, what the hero dial does is it gets you the hero that is best for the situation you're currently in,
Okay.
which may not always be the strongest hero. You might turn to a hero who is very good at inspiring people, thus solving the problem that way.
Okay. So like plastic man. Ah, hmm. So I had to
Yeah, you
think.
might be a hero that's really good at giving speeches, or a hero that is there's a fire going on and you become a firefighter, or just whatever type of hero is needed for the situation.
Yeah, no, I got it. Makes sense.
Which very much includes aliens, because it's anything.
Yeah, I got it.
So the
Cool.
Omnitrix is a hero dial. It's just an alien specific variant of the hero dial.
Uh, and okay, I'm on bad track because I did skip over a series that I have previously talked to Keckles about, but he didn't know much about this old show. So let me go ahead and read this to you. And if it sounds like I'm in I will explain why. The Omnitrix Ultra Matrix is a prototype for the animal's escape device, or the escape device is a prototype for the Omnitrix. Anyway, they are related. Think about it. Both are forms of early technology that absorb DNA and allow the animals to morph into different creatures. There's no evidence to deny that the fact that man could turn to a off animal if he wanted to. Both have time limits of different sorts as well. Now, I will say this. If you're not familiar with animals,
See, it does.
but just, yeah, if not familiar with animals, it's basically observe a alien comes down injured because the planet's being attacked. They give this group of 6 kids the ability to change their form into any animal that they touch. Now, I will say this. Animals is not I hate to say this, but it's not your typical superhero show like you see with Batman, Superman, Power Rangers, or even VR triples. No, this is a group of kids who get basically a unlimited willpower that they don't even have a proper mental for. So they're running around basically learning from government agents and have to protect the world. This show is one that I personally never got that much into. I have tried to watch it several times, and I personally never get past episode 3.
Um, I remember seeing something about like the series of that coming out years and years ago,
Yeah,
but it always reminded me a bit of a show called The Tomorrow People.
yeah. I have heard that. Hmm.
Let me see. When did that thing come out?
The Tomorrow People,
26 episodes in 98 to 99.
for what, animals or Tomorrow People?
Animorphs.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it's your basic device that lets people transform into stuff.
Yeah. What, I mean, long comparison aside, and just to clarify, I said long, not long, Long, not WRONG.
Mhm.
But long comparison aside, the escape device and the omnitrix are two separate devices
Yeah.
because one has a database of DNA, while the other one you basically gotta collect the symbol to turn into what you want. So, yeah, no, they're not the same device.
Well, I think they're going with it being like a prototype.
Yeah, but even that, like,
Because like with the Omnitrix, you still did have to like Asmus did have to collect the DNA first to put it in the Omnitrix.
yeah, the not, and I said this last week I hate when people try to shoehorn a anime series with a live action series. And don't even get me started on people mistaking what came from, because I have a comment on my channel. Let me see if I can bring it up. And yeah. Poll drama.
Hmm.
Okay. So, Kegels,
Yep.
I know you're familiar with the weekenders.
Yeah.
Are you familiar with total drama?
Which season? I watched the first season. I've seen bits and pieces
Okay,
of the other ones.
let's just focus on the first season, total drama island. Now, okay, listen to this comment. It's from 2 years ago. I say that the total, I say total drama is a rip-off of the Weekenders.
Total
How?
Drama is a ripoff of The Weekenders.
Yeah. How?
Yeah.
Like, how many of those said that? Because,
Yeah, there's no connection there.
yeah, the Weekenders was literally about kids and how they spent their weekend. There was nothing about, going to a island and competing for cash.
I'd say Weekenders is closer to something like 16.
Yeah, no, I agree with that.
In general, it's just a slice of life show. That's all it is.
Yeah, no, I mean, total drama itself
It's
was,
just Survivor or Amazing Race.
yeah, I mean, it took from competition shows, so, it's definitely not the weekend. I can tell you that. But, that's just one thing I wanted to bring up here. Just,
Utter nonsense.
yeah, I mean, that's what we have covered tonight. It's all nonsense. So, yeah, I mean, what's one more? uh, so, yeah. Now, let me ask you this. schedules is still X's and O's that you can think of that you want to cover tonight?
I'd say we covered a good amount. We went over the nonsense theories and the attempts to sneak fan fiction to a theory page.
Yeah,
And we went over some like other interesting theories. And you brought up something from like an old discussion before. I'd say we accomplished a good amount tonight,
yeah,
especially since this one was a more impromptu, last minute theory discussion.
yeah. Ooh. Hey, Geckos, let me ask you this.
What's
Have
up?
you, are you keeping an eye on the poll? The,
I I made my vote and then I left it alone.
okay. I mean, we could discuss that Tuesday, but yeah, we have the weekend and Monday to see what wins. So, yeah. Alright, with that being said, guys, we're gonna cut here, and we will see you next time. So, for